Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Goff. Going deep for Montgomery. Oh, his first throw of the Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34.
Game. Bravado from that sideline. They wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they've got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Play action. It's Goff. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just...
They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. 2 yards on the pickup. Toward the midway point in quarter 1. Goff now looks to throw. That's to the tight end. To the 10. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal at the 1. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line to finish the drive off.
Notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe into.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And it's slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Hurts. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this here we just got to do ball control. This is the NFL. 7-0 leads. They don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. There's Goff. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively. Worked with the ball in the air, never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. It's incomplete.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a 2nd one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Goff on first down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Goff now to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action? I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, there. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They are going for it. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 30. Jamison Williams, 66 yards. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point forthcoming. And it's good to make it 14-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a 1st down in that situation?
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they've bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. steps away. Hurts fumbles it. And this is scooped up by the Lions. Look at the big man rumble. He's to the 15. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Running again with Barkley on second down. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Up the middle with Barkley. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Going with their tight end on 4th. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. I love those plays. 4th and 1, that's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Now that 4th down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 52 yards. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have.
There was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Elliott good with a PAT. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this.
Run leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control.
Here comes third and about a foot. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Before being dropped. First down throw, Goff. And this is caught inside the 5. Jamison Williams with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions reign. Extra point attempt to follow here. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And his guys... The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but I'm carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing is Hurts. It puts it on the... And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter.
Not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Following the fumble recovery, Goff. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And 34-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night,
already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll throw on first down with Hurts, eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Dancing to his left. And he's going to go down again. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No.
Second down, here's Hurts. Flushed out right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And how about this, a fake? And it does not pay off. They fake the punt, it doesn't work out, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as every time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now back to throw. They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Throw right side complete to Dotson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And they're indeed going to. Last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Goff going to throw it. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On first down, it's gone. This pass down the field for Gibbs. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aiden Hutchinson. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. All you think